Carly and Jonah were best friends, bound by a shared love for adventure. Living in the small, sleepy town of Eldenbrook, they often roamed its outskirts in search of hidden treasures and forgotten tales. But none of their previous escapades could compare to the allure of the Enchanted Forest, a place whispered about in hushed tones by the townsfolk. Legends spoke of trees that moved on their own, flowers that glowed, and animals that could speak. On the cusp of summer, they decided to see if the tales were true. With backpacks filled with snacks, flashlights, a map, and a compass, Carly and Jonah set off at dawn on a Saturday. The forest was a 2-hour hike from their homes, nestled beyond the fields that bordered Eldenbrook. As they neared its edge, an inexplicable sense of excitement and trepidation washed over them. The first thing they noticed was how the air seemed different, heavier, with a sweet, unfamiliar fragrance. Sunlight streamed through the canopy, creating dancing patterns on the ground. It was as though the forest was alive, breathing with life and mystery. Hours passed as Carly and Jonah roamed deeper. They marveled at flowers that changed color, moving vines, and mushrooms that emitted a soft glow. They realized they weren't alone when a squirrel scampered down from a tree, stood on its hind legs, and introduced itself as Thistle. "You must be Carly and Jonah," Thistle chattered, his tiny voice filled with curiosity. "The forest has been expecting you." Stunned yet intrigued, the teenagers followed Thistle through twisting paths till they reached a clearing. At the center stood an ancient tree with a face carved into its trunk. "Welcome," the tree boomed. "I am Elderwood, the guardian of this forest." Carly and Jonah exchanged an astonished look, but listened intently. Elderwood told them that the forest had sensed their pure, adventurous spirits. "You're here to fulfill a prophecy," Elderwood explained. "The forest is in danger from the ambitions of a dark force that seeks to drain its magic." The task seemed daunting, but Carly and Jonah didn't hesitate. Guided by Thistle, they journeyed to collect magical artifacts spread throughout the forest, each guarded by enchanting creatures, a phoenix, a unicorn, and a wise old owl. With each artifact, they felt a surge of courage and energy. Their final task was to confront the dark sorcerer in his hidden lair, deep within the forest. Armed with the artifacts and newfound bravery, Carly and Jonah faced the sorcerer. A fierce battle ensued, filled with spells, fire, and shadowy tendrils. But Carly's quick thinking and Jonah's bravery turned the tide. With a final, resounding chant, they sealed the sorcerer away, restoring the forest's magic. Their victory was met with cheers from the forest inhabitants. As they made their way home, the sun was setting, casting a golden glow over Eldenbrook. They knew their lives had changed forever. The Enchanted Forest, once a place of mystery, was now a part of them. And while they had saved it, Carly and Jonah understood that the true magic lay in the bond they shared and the courage they discovered within themselves.